Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Connect, where learning English is easy and fun.
Hello, Sophia, and hello to all our wonderful listeners. It's so good to be here again.
It is. How are you doing today, Jason?
I'm feeling great. Thank you. Okay, Sophia, today we're tackling one of the biggest frustrations English learners face.
Oh, yes, Jason. This is probably the #1 problem I hear about. People tell me, Sophia, I watch English movies. I understand podcasts. I read articles. But when I try to speak, nothing comes out.
Yes, that's exactly it. You understand everything. Your listening is great, your reading is good, but speaking, it feels impossible.
It's like there's a wall between your brain and your mouth. You know the words, but they just won't come out when you need them.
It's so frustrating. You're thinking, I know this word, why can't I say it?
Exactly. So today, we're going to talk about why this happens and, more importantly, what you can do about it.
This is going to be so helpful because this silent period is completely normal, and there are real strategies to break through it.
And the best part? We're going to give you practical exercises you can start today to go from understanding English to actually speaking it.
Before we jump in, if you're new here, welcome to the English Connect family. Please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our episodes.
Yes, please do. And if you know someone stuck in understanding mode who needs to start speaking, share this episode with them.
All right, Sophia, let's help our listeners break their silence.
Let's do this. Okay, Jason, first question. Why does this happen? Why can we understand English but not speak it?
Great question. And the answer is actually pretty simple. Understanding and speaking are two completely different skills.
Yes, it's like being able to read music but not play an instrument.
Perfect analogy. When you listen to English, you're passive. The words come to you, but when you speak, you're active. You have to create the sentences.
Exactly. Your brain has to do so much work when speaking. You have to think of vocabulary, remember grammar, pronounce words correctly, and do it quickly.
And all at the same time. No wonder it feels overwhelming.
So if you're listening to this and thinking, yes, that's me, I understand everything, but I can't speak, you are not alone.
Not at all. This is probably the most common stage for English learners. It's actually called the silent period.
The silent period, yes. It's when you're absorbing the language but not producing it yet. And here's the good news. It's totally normal.
It is. Even children learning their first language go through this. They understand for months before they start speaking.
Right. But here's the thing. You can't stay in the silent period forever. At some point, you need to push yourself to speak.
Absolutely, because understanding will never automatically turn into speaking. You have to practice speaking to get better at speaking.
Yes, it's like swimming. You can watch a million swimming videos, but you won't learn to swim until you get in the water.
Exactly. You might swallow some water at first, you might struggle, but that's how you learn.
So let's talk about the barriers. Jason, what stops people from speaking?
Okay, so the first big barrier is fear. People are afraid of making mistakes.
Oh, this is huge. People think, if I make a mistake, people will judge me. They'll think I'm stupid.
Yes, but here's the truth. Native speakers make mistakes too. I make mistakes in English all the time.
Oh, you do, and I do too. Language is messy. Real conversations have mistakes, pauses, and sounds.
Exactly. Perfection is not the goal. Communication is the goal.
Yes. If people understand you, you've succeeded, even with mistakes.
So, barrier number 1 is fear of mistakes. Barrier number 2 is perfectionism.
Oh, yes. Some people think, I won't speak until my English is perfect. But Jason, when will that be?
Never! There's no such thing as perfect English. Even native speakers are always learning new words.
Exactly. So waiting for perfection means waiting forever. You have to start speaking now, even if it's imperfect.
Yes, and here's the thing. The more you speak, the better you get. But if you never speak, you never improve.
It's a cycle. You need to speak to improve, but you think you need to improve before you speak.
Right. So you have to break that cycle and just start speaking.
Okay, so barrier number 3, and this is a big one, lack of practice opportunities.
Yes, a lot of people say, Sophia, Jason, I want to practice speaking, but I don't have anyone to practice with.
I hear this all the time. I don't have English-speaking friends. I don't live in an English-speaking country. How can I practice?
This is a real challenge, but here's the good news. In today's world, you don't need someone physically next to you.
That's right. There are so many ways to practice speaking, even alone. And we're going to share those strategies in a moment.
Yes. But first, let's talk about barrier number 4, thinking in your native language first.
Oh, this is so common. You think of a sentence in your language, then try to translate it word by word to English.
And that process is so slow. By the time you translate, the conversation has moved on.
Exactly. Plus, word-by-word translation often creates strange sentences because languages work differently.
Right. So you need to start thinking directly in English, not translating.
But how do you do that? That sounds impossible.
It's not impossible. It just takes practice, and we're going to show you how.
Okay, so we've identified the barriers. Now let's talk solutions. Jason, what's strategy number 1 for breaking through the speaking barrier?
Strategy number 1, talk to yourself.
Talk to yourself. Yes, this is actually one of the best ways to practice speaking.
It really is. And you can do it anywhere, anytime. You don't need another person.
So how does this work? Let me give an example. Let's say you're making breakfast. You can narrate what you're doing in English.
Yes, like, I'm making coffee. I'm putting water in the coffee maker. Now I'm waiting for the coffee to be ready.
Perfect. Or when you're getting dressed. I'm choosing a blue shirt today. I'm putting on my shoes. Now I'm ready to go.
It feels weird at first, but it's so helpful. You're building the habit of speaking English.
And there's no pressure. No one is listening, so you can make all the mistakes you want.
Exactly. You can pause, think, try different words. It's a safe space to practice.
Strategy number 2. Describe what you see.
Oh, I love this one. Wherever you are, just describe your surroundings in English.
Yes, like right now I could say, I'm in a recording studio. I see a microphone in front of me. There's a computer on the desk. Jason is sitting across from me.
Perfect. Or if you're on a bus, I see tall buildings outside. The bus is moving slowly. There are many people sitting around me.
This is great because you're practicing simple, everyday vocabulary that you actually use.
And it trains your brain to think directly in English, not translate.
Exactly. Strategy number 3, record yourself.
Yes, use your phone to record yourself speaking English.
This is powerful because you can listen back and hear how you sound.
Right? You might think you sound terrible, but usually you sound much better than you think.
And even if there are problems, you can identify them. Maybe you notice you're speaking too quietly or too fast, or you're making certain pronunciation errors.
Yes, awareness is the first step to improvement.
So what should you record? You can read a paragraph from a book, describe your day, give your opinion about something, anything.
The topic doesn't matter. What matters is that you're speaking
and listening to yourself.
Strategy number 4, shadow native speakers.
Ooh, shadowing. This is an amazing technique.
Yes, so shadowing means listening to a native speaker and repeating what they say at the same time.
Like an echo. You can shadow movies, podcasts, YouTube videos, anything with clear English audio.
This helps with pronunciation, rhythm, intonation, and fluency all at once.
It's like your mouth is learning the physical movements of speaking English.
Exactly. At first, you might lag behind, but with practice, you'll be able to speak along with them smoothly.
Strategy number 5. Think in English throughout your day.
Yes, this is about changing your inner voice from your native language to English.
So instead of thinking, I'm hungry in your language, think, I'm hungry in English.
Start small. Even just thinking simple thoughts in English helps rewire your brain.
Yes, it's cold today. I need to buy milk. That's funny. Simple thoughts in English.
Over time, it becomes more natural. And when you need to speak, the English is already in your mind.
Exactly. You're building an English thinking habit.
Strategy number 6, and this is important, speak even when you make mistakes.
Yes, this is crucial. Don't stop speaking just because you made a mistake.
In real conversations, if you stop every time you make an error, the conversation dies.
Right. Native speakers make mistakes and just keep going. They self-correct while speaking.
Like, I went to the store yesterday. See? Quick correction and move on.
Perfect. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for communication. If the other person understands your message, you've succeeded, even with 5 grammar mistakes.
Absolutely. Okay, strategy number 7, find speaking partners online. Yes, there are apps and websites where you can practice with other learners or native speakers.
Language exchange partners, conversation clubs, online tutors. There's so many options now.
You can practice from your home, in your pajamas. No excuse not to practice.
True. And here's a bonus tip. Start with text chatting if speaking feels too scary.
Oh, good idea. Type in English first, then graduate to voice messages, then video calls.
Yes, small steps. Build confidence gradually.
Strategy number 8, stop translating, start associating.
This is the big mindset shift.
Yes, connect English words directly to images, feelings, and concepts, not to your language.
This is how children learn. They don't translate, they connect words to the world around them.
Exactly. So when you learn a new word like excitement, don't translate it. Instead, remember a time you felt excited.
Perfect. Make emotional and visual connections, not translation connections.
And finally, strategy number 9, accept that it's uncomfortable.
Yes, speaking a new language should feel uncomfortable at first.
It's like exercising. If it doesn't feel challenging, you're not growing.
Exactly. Discomfort is not failure, it's progress.
So embrace the awkward pauses, the strange sentences, the mispronunciations. They're all part of the journey.
Yes, every successful English speaker went through this exact same phase.
Every single one. No exceptions. So you're in good company. Wow, Jason, we covered so much today.
We really did, from understanding why speaking is hard to giving 9 practical strategies to overcome it.
And remember, everyone, the gap between understanding and speaking is normal, but you can close that gap.
You just need to practice. Start today. Talk to yourself right now if you want.
Yes, don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now.
So here's your challenge. We want you to do one thing today.
Just one. Pick any strategy we mentioned. Talk to yourself, record yourself, shadow a video. Pick one and do it for just 5 minutes.
5 minutes. That's all. Then tell us in the comments, which strategy did you choose?
Yes. And tell us, can you relate to this problem? Can you understand English but struggle to speak?
Share your story. We read every comment and we love hearing from you.
And remember, you're not alone in this. Thousands of learners feel exactly the same way.
But the ones who succeed are the ones who push through the discomfort and just start speaking.
So be brave. Make mistakes. Sound silly. It's all part of the process.
If this episode motivated you to start speaking, please subscribe to English Connect and share it with other learners.
Yes, let's help everyone break through their speaking barriers together.
Thank you all for being here today. Now go practice, talk to yourself, record yourself, just speak.
You've got this. We believe in you.
Until next time, stay curious and keep learning.
And keep speaking.
Goodbye. Happy learning.